Out there is a world outside of Yonkers, way out there beyond this hick town, Barnaby. There's a slick town, Barnaby. Out there.
Can anyone make music? Everybody loves music. Young people, old people, girls, boys, you name it. And there are all sorts of different types of music for different types of people. Emo music, happy music, sad music. Asking someone what genre of music they like is a common question. Now, this is a safe space, so let's just be honest here. Most of the time you can kind of guess the genre of music someone listens to. Hey yo Steve, what type of music do you like? At least, I thought so. But it turns out you might not be able to judge a book by its cover after all. Here's a question for you. What type of music do you think this guy listens to? Better yet, what type of music do you think this guy makes? Do you recognize him at all? If not, that's okay. Most people have no idea who he is these days. But there was a short period of time where this roided out Asian man did the impossible, dropping banger after banger in a genre of music that had never seen someone quite like him. Meet Takayan, the Japanese bodybuilder who shook up the J-pop world, gaining millions of monthly listeners only to be completely forgotten. In order to truly understand the rise and fall of Takayan, we have to discuss how he was able to change the J-pop industry, how the J-pop industry changed him, and what he's doing now. J-pop is literally short for Japanese popular music, and that's what it is. Japanese music that's popular, aka mainstream music.
This is a clip from a concert in Tokyo by the popular South Korean band New Jeans. Today we'll be looking at why Japanese pop songs from the 1970s and 80s are now enjoying an unprecedented boom.
A new BBC documentary examines the legacy of Japan's biggest boy bands. However, multiple allegations of sexual abuse have been made by boys and men who once aspired to make it in the Japanese pop market.
If you've watched anime, you've probably heard it. It plays during openings, endings, and in intense moments or scenes. J-pop as a genre includes many different styles of music like rock, funk, techno, and so on. It's really just a grouping rather than a true style of music. But even with that said, most of the top J-pop artists, especially 5 years ago, had a lot in common. When they sang sad songs or happy songs. And these mainstream songs were mainly sung by pretty boys or pretty girls. J-pop fans, much like K-pop stans, would obsess over their idol. Fans would show up to their concerts, fans would show up to their meet and greets, and sometimes fans would show up to their house. Really, there is no limit to the lengths a J-pop stan will go to meet their favorite idol. That's kind of the dark side of J-pop, and really the music industry at large. Pop stars quickly stop being people to the world and become brands. They are incentivized to share as much of themselves and their talent as possible without ruining their public image. Because of this, J-pop stars would make happy songs that lifted fans up, or they would make sad songs to empathize with fans and their sad lives. According to science, there are 6 primary emotions: joy, trust, fear, surprise, sadness, disgust, anger, and anticipation. Most pop stars focus on emotions like joy, trust, surprise, or maybe even sadness. But every once in a while, there's an anomaly. There's someone who breaks all the rules and does it with a smile. Every once in a while, there's someone like Takayan, a man who chose pure violence, effectively birthing a new style of J-pop that for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna call hate pop. But before we get into this new genre of hate pop, just who is Takayan anyway? Well, thanks for asking. Takayan is a 27-year-old man born in Aichi, Japan, whose real name is Suzuki Takayan. He uploaded his first original song to YouTube on July 21st, 2015, and from the very beginning, he was unique, to say the least. He came out rapping and trapping, trying to figure out his own style along the way, and it was a little wild, a little off the walls, you could say, and a little schizophrenic, if we're being honest. But I'm not really one to talk. His first videos were mainly IRL, but he would show his face and shredded physique alongside his top tier cosplays, which was peak content in my opinion. But over time, he would start including these anime music videos that matched the themes of his music that just got darker and darker. He had many songs that did well along the way, and he continued to see growth from the time he started in 2015 until 2020, the canon event year. The year when Takayan really shook up the J-pop world with one hit song. This song that changed the J-pop industry, this banger that pushed this Jack Asian man into stardom, was called Cheating is a Crime. You can probably tell from the music video, but the song is not a happy one, to say the least. In Cheating is a Crime, Takayan raps from the perspective of a woman who just got cheated on, and he talks about the pain of the lies lovers tell and the pain of fake love. At least, that's how the song starts, with lines like, several months of fake love, and your excuses are full of lies. He continues the song with the lines, I would have changed if you told me your complaints. I don't even know why we're dating if you care about appearances that much. Are you dumb? Through the lyrics of these first two verses, Takayan details the mental spiral that is caused by cheating, but then he takes it to the very extreme in verse 3, with the lines, peel off your skin. I will cut off your balls and dick. To say this song was unique in the J-pop world is an understatement. We went from 0 to 100 real quick. What really made this song stand out was the way he delivered these crash out lyrics. He rapped with a sort of anger, a sort of hatred that truly matched the song's title, Cheating is a Crime. The song absolutely blew up when it came out in 2020, but there's a bit of a problem. If you go on his channel, Cheating is a Crime is nowhere to be found. Alright? No problem, right? Let's go check Spotify. Nope. Apple Music? Hard no. Hard no. You see, there's something really weird going on with his hit song. It's been taken down and re-uploaded multiple times, with every re-upload being a worse remake instead of the true original. The original version of the song and video can be found, except it takes a little digging. And digging I done did. You see, when you're digging on the internet, where else do you go other than Reddit? So, Reddit I went, which, as we all know, is an extremely reliable, 100% factual platform, and I found out a whole lot of actual information, but nothing concrete. It may have been copyrighted or taken down by YouTube, no one really knows. When it was available on YouTube, it was one of his only videos that was age restricted and shadow banned because of its darker themes. But with this one song, Takayan birthed hatecore. I mean hate pop. A subgenre of J-pop that goes against everything traditional Japanese pop culture stands for. But then, just as it seemed like Takayan could do no wrong, dropping song after song, hit after hit, the Japanese superstar vanished, and someone entirely new took his place. Inevitably, it's the people willing to go against the grain, go against the norm, that truly stand out. Takayan's old style is very similar to that of another J-pop or hate-pop artist that is going nuclear right now, named Ado. Ado in 2022 dropped a song called which went absolutely viral, once again shaking up the J-pop scene and becoming another hate-pop all-time classic. Ado's style is very reminiscent of Takayan's old style as she sings the lyrics with a sort of passionate hate that is captivating to listen to. Now you may have noticed that I've been saying Takayan's old style, and that's because he changed. Somewhere along the way, somewhere along the journey from the very bottom to the very top of the J-pop world, Takayan changed. Maybe it was the success, or maybe it was just part of growing up. Takayan no longer raps with the sort of passion, the sort of hate that he used to. In fact, now he's much calmer, much more laid back, and produces songs that are just chill. You may also notice that he looks a bit different these days. His songs and music videos no longer get millions and millions of views like they used to, and he doesn't post nearly as often, but maybe that's for the better. While I'll certainly miss his old style filled with strong emotions, we, as outsiders looking in, will never know the mental space Takayan had to be in to make those songs. How many hints of truth, how many hints of reality lied between the lines? If music truly is a window to the soul, then it seems he's in a much happier and much more content place now. After all, that's how the hero's journey goes. A hero goes on an adventure, faces a challenge, and returns home changed. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching the story of how an unknown Jacked Asian man shook up the J-pop world and then left it all behind.